Well, welcome back. Hey, I gotta fix this audio. Hang on a second. Okay, is that better? Welcome to the All Our Way, guys. We have been struggling with audio issues, so we picked up these little DJI mics. I hope it makes a big difference. Today's the first time we tried them, so let's see what happens here. If you've tuned into yesterday's video, this tractor could not pick up this stack of lumber, so we're in a bit of a bind here. I do not have much room behind the tractor. I whittled myself in here yesterday just to realize that the tractor would not pick up this stack of lumber. So I have a few things I want to check out before I just give up on the tractor lift capacity and start removing boards from the top of this stack of poplar lumber. But we're going to take a look and we're going to make sure this lumber gets out of here today, because I have more logs that I need to saw and they need to have somewhere to go. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so the first thing that I want to check is the hydraulic fluid level on this. And excuse me, the sun is blinding me right now. But I want to check the hydraulic fluid level just because I'm surprised this tractor won't pick this up unless it is heavier than I realize. I'm expecting it to be around 1,700 pounds. Lift capacity on here is 2,000. I've picked up logs that I know are right up against that limit. So I just want to make sure there's nothing that is glaringly wrong here before I just start assuming everything is okay with the tractor and it's just a weight problem. So I just want to check the hydraulic fluid level. I'd say we're within the good range. Checking hydraulic fluid level to me is always extremely difficult because it is very clear. But we are within the range here, so we're okay on hydraulic fluid. Probably could use a change at some point. It's still clear. But with that checked, I'm going to go ahead and pull off these walnut slabs. Start little by little taking some weight off of this and keep trying the tractor here. So let's get these walnut slabs off and out of the way and see what we can do with that. All right, so we're back now, moving these walnut slabs. I ran inside and put one of these, I guess they're called cats, something along those lines, just to try some different things with this audio. I'm completely new to the audio scene. It's not something I know a whole lot about at all. So I have asked for some advice. I have tried and experimented a few things. Ultimately, I went with this mic because I had a few people recommend it. One of them being Nathan from Out of the Woods. If you are at all into sawmills, you likely, and especially if you found my channel through a sawmill, you are likely to know of Nathan's channel, Out of the Woods. Fantastic channel with a lot of information, a lot of good knowledge on sawmills. He runs a Wood-Mizer LT70. We run a Wood-Mizer LT50, but he did give me some advice whenever I decided to pull the trigger on a new sawmill and provided me a little bit of guidance for what is worth paying for and what is ultimately on this sawmill. So he is a wealth of knowledge. I encourage you to go check out of the Woods. If you've made it to my channel, you should make it to his. All right, so slabs are removed. I'm just going to leave these stickers on here for right now. Man, I'm in such a jam that I have to crawl over the tractor just to get in it, because I have no room on this side. So I'm going to fire this up and see what it does. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but it'll be a good test for this microphone here. We are close. I can feel the rear end picking up. I really think 1 or 2 rows is all I need to do to get this thing out of here. So we're gonna pull off probably 2 rows of boards and see if that is all that I need. I do not need a lot. Ultimately, the next time we build a pallet of lumber, it is going to not have as much on it. Okay, so now you get to see the whole reason that I have the boards where they're at. As these come off the sawmill, which they are going back to right now, this is, as the operator stands here, the easiest place to pull the boards off the sawmill and stack them and sticker them. It's also just as easy to put the boards back. So that's what we're doing. Don't run into the sawmill, Cody. You knew it was there. These boards were milled on Tuesday as part of the new sawmill series that I'm running called UnCUT. And so what I'm doing with UnCUT is I am running the sawmill with whatever I'm doing that day. I'm running it uncut. No editing, no time lapse. Raw footage of me running the sawmill, me and whoever's helping me, which I think is kind of fun because I think we get lost a lot of times in YouTube land with everything's jump cut, everything is time lapsed. You watch it, it's what takes somebody hours or days, and you watch it in seconds or minutes. And that's okay. I consume that media too. But every once in a while, I think it's cool to slow down. And the Sawmill Series UnCUT is my intention of doing that, to kind of see what really goes into running the sawmill every day. Every time you run it, you know, warming it up, limbing it up, how long it takes to run through a log, where you stack it, how you clean up, all that kind of stuff is going to be showing up in those UnCUT episodes. So tune into those if you're interested. I'd appreciate it. Fingers crossed here. Coyote, show me what you got here. I think we're in business. The hard part now, I've got to be in four-wheel drive to get this out of here because I have not a lot of weight on my rear tires. I can feel it, and this concrete's slippery. So we're going to use a little bit of four-wheel drive and slowly move around here. We're just going to go back and forth until we can fit through the door. Okay, so that got a little bit hairy, guys. I'm not gonna lie, more hairy than I would have liked it to be. I probably should have taken a little bit more off of that pallet even before I took it down the hill, especially. Very light in the rear, that's for sure, but the Coyote still handled it. I wish I had a way to find out exactly how much that thing weighed, but it's pushing the limit of that Coyote, obviously. And it is really, really something how quickly the weight of lumber can add up. But I'm gonna get these out there as well, these walnut slabs. They're not doing me any good sitting around in here right now. They can do me some good holding down those slabs out there. We'll take a handful of stickers with us. There's 7 stickers. We'll put those down first and we'll be in good business. So I have this stack of shingles here as well from, we were gonna redo our well house. And I don't think they're doing any good right now, but I might use them to weigh down those poplar slabs first. Maybe I don't have to use those walnut slabs. So what am I gonna do differently after that debacle? This pallet needs to move a little bit, and I need more room over here to get the tractor positioned to pick these up. I don't wanna not put the lumber here. As I'm pulling this off the sawmill, this is the most efficient place I can put it. I just need more room that way. So I need to angle this a little more than I wanted to, this direction. And that probably means I need to move these stickers as well. Because what happens is the more I angle this, the less room I have to bring my tractor through the doors. And the more I push it that way, the less room I have to operate the sawmill. So it's kind of a conundrum here. We're gonna try something like that. I think I can still get around this fairly well. I'll be able to still pull these off and stack them. It's gonna be narrow getting my tractor in here though, that is for sure. But I think we're gonna make that happen. So let's stack this lumber on here on the new pallet, because we're not putting these back on the other one. That was too much. The other thing I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna bore you guys with it, that's for sure, is I'm gonna clear out my stuff. I'll call it stuff because I want to, but it's really, a lot of it is junk. I'm gonna clean out my stuff, make sure I have plenty of room over there to bring the tractor in, or to easily clear it out if once I'm ready, to bring the tractor in. And pull the lumber out of the garage. I'll tell you what though, these are some nice poplar boards. I'm soaked, guys. I think there you are. I think I'm gonna invent an Oliver Way shirt that you can't read until I sweat, because all I do is sweat. My shirts have a natural ability of changing color every day that I come outside here. we made it. We got the lumber out of the garage after our debacle yesterday. All I had to do was take the slabs off and 2 rows of the poplar boards, and we were able to get them out here. So it was still kind of pushing the limit. I just added up what we've got on here. We have 95 1-inch by 8-inch by 8-foot long boards. That works out to 506 board feet. That's not counting the extra about 6 inches in length, so not a big deal there. So 506 board feet, I'm guessing was with all the stickers and what was on here before. I mean, it was definitely pushing about 1,700 pounds, if my math is checking out correctly. And this is green lumber. Hopefully, as this dries, I'd really like to keep the stacks about 500 board feet a stack. It's just going to make it easy for me to lay out how many stacks of lumber I need. I already know I need 5 of these to do the privacy fence project that we're going to be working on. So stack 1 is here, stack 2 is started. I now know I need to go about 19 rows high at the most. 18 would probably be a little bit safer, 5 less boards. That would put me at 90 boards a piece, close to 500 board feet. And we could probably make this a little bit easier on ourselves. We also fixed up the inside there, so once we load up this next pallet, we should be able to get it in and out a lot easier than we did on this one. We'll take it as a learning experience, which is part of what we do around here. So what was trouble is now cleaned up. We fixed our mess. I've learned a lesson, and we're gonna move on to the next stack of lumber here. So we have all these pine logs you might be able to see there in the background that we're gonna be milling soon, and lots more poplar coming up here soon on the channel with the Wood-Mizer. So that on top of everything else we do around here, there's loads and loads of stuff for you guys to watch. So I appreciate you tuning in. It's been fun. Even though sometimes we struggle, we're still having fun here. So thanks for tuning in. Stick around, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, because we're gonna be here a while. And we will catch you guys tomorrow on the next one.